Greetings, chroniclers of the cosmos, and welcome back to the Galactic Archives. Today's tale is about a miscalculation so profound it shattered an empire's entire definition of logic. This is the story of the Kylar Collective, their flawless plan to conquer a small blue-green world, and the day they met humanity. Our conquest of the species designated human began with perfect efficiency. Their systems? Primitive. Their strategies? Predictable. Their emotions? Just another variable in our combat calculus. We cataloged their flaws, sentimentality, irrationality, that strange tendency towards self-sacrifice, and labeled them as exploitable weaknesses. They thought with their hearts, not their minds. In one word, they were simple. And for a while, they proved us right. Then, the chaos began. I am Chronicler X of the Kylar Collective. My purpose is to observe and record the integration of lesser species into our grand logical design. For millennia, we have brought order to the chaotic corners of the universe. We are not conquerors in the barbaric sense. We are mathematicians reshaping societies into elegant, predictable equations. We remove variables like crime, passion, and dissent until only the perfect sum of compliance remains. When our probes found Earth, the central nexus flagged it as a Class C aberration, a civilization overflowing with logical fallacies. They fought wars over invisible lines, formed deep attachments to non-sentient animals, worshipped abstract concepts like hope and love, data with no measurable value. Their technology was laughable, their military tactics fueled by emotion, not probability. So the subjugation went exactly as predicted. A single pulse disabled their communications. Their leaders were neutralized without one Kylar casualty. We gave them our ultimatum: cold, precise, irrefutable. Surrender and adapt, or become extinct. For 1 month, they complied. We called it the Age of Order. Their chaotic cities fell silent. Their art was archived, their passionate music replaced by the mathematically perfect hum of our regulators. We believed we had solved the human equation. We believed they were simple. It was the greatest miscalculation in our history. The chaos didn't begin with a battle. It began with a rubber chicken, a supply drone, its route optimized to the nanosecond, was rerouted. Instead of nutrient paste, it delivered a cargo hold full of squeaking yellow poultry. Diagnostics flagged it as an anomaly. We purged the data. Then it happened again. A squadron of enforcement drones designed for perfect formation was found hovering in the shape of a giant smiling face over a human city. Our systems stalled. This wasn't rebellion. Rebellion is logical. This was nonsense. Inefficiency for its own sake. Humans had begun to weaponize the very flaws we had cataloged. They weaponized sentimentality. An infrastructure hub was scheduled for demolition until a human child wandered in crying about a missing kitten. Protocol froze our patrol leader. 17 minutes of delay, just long enough for Resistance fighters to extract an asset. Soon, lost pets became a galactic epidemic. Our soldiers, beings of pure logic, were outmaneuvered by cats. They weaponized irrationality. Humans spread absurd misinformation that we were allergic to the color beige, that our warships shut down when sung to off-key, that our High Commander was 3 smaller aliens in a trench coat. Our intelligence network wasted trillions of cycles searching for meanings that did not exist. It was a denial-of-service attack on our sanity. They weaponized humor. Captured humans told jokes during interrogation. Our psychic analyzers, unable to parse humor in the face of death, began to fail entirely. And then they weaponized chaos itself. Their cells had no leaders, no pattern, no structure. One day they released zoo animals, the next they replaced ammunition with confetti. They didn't attack our strength, they attacked our mental stability. We believed logic always wins, but logic is useless against a species that refuses to play by the rules of reality. The central nexus, the God-mind of our collective, began to fracture. For eons it digested the cold logic of the cosmos. Now it was consuming pure madness. It tried to calculate the strategic value of a rubber chicken. It attempted to predict an enemy whose only strategy was to do whatever made the least sense. Humans, the variable we dismissed as a simple integer, had become an irrational number stretching toward infinity. I watched the breakdown firsthand. A Kylar centurion who had pacified burning suns froze when a human child offered him a flower. Was it peace? A trap? A bioweapon? His logic circuits produced 1,000 scenarios at once, and he broke under the weight of indecision. Our logistic networks collapsed under reports of aggressive pigeons and graffiti described as existentially confusing. We, the masters of order, were losing to chaos. The breaking point came when we captured a high-ranking member of their resistance, a poet, not a soldier. The High Commander demanded, "Why? There is no victory in this. Your strategy is chaos." She looked at him, the embodiment of 1,000,000 years of cold, calculated reason, and smiled. Not in fear, not in defiance, but in pity. "You're wrong," she said. "Chaos is the strategy. You came to teach us logic. We're here to teach you madness." In that moment, I understood. We didn't stumble upon a primitive world. We entered the domain of cosmic tricksters, a species that dances with volcanoes and finds joy in the absurd. We tried to bring them into our orderly universe. Instead, they dragged us into their beautiful, terrifying chaos. As a chronicler, I record the truth. And the truth is, we tried to conquer a world we thought was simple. Instead, they broke us. Our calculations are meaningless. Our logic is shattered. Humanity is no longer a primitive species to be integrated. They are the living embodiment of the error message at the end of the universe. And for the first time in our history, we are afraid. Thank you for joining us in this archival record, inspired by the untamed creativity of the HFY community. If you enjoyed this tale of humanity's chaotic brilliance, like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which act of human chaos was your favorite. Until next time, stay unpredictable.